Hey, I'm back. So today it's even more exciting because we've done the pickup system the last time round, crafting, and now you could see, remember the last video I was talking about how that zombie guy is kind of figuring his life out. Now we have a lot more, like crazier, a lot more, right? So I'm really excited to show you today's update because again, I've done a lot. It's more than a week of progress, and you can really hear the sound, very much selling the mood. I've added the crouching update as well. And if I can kind of pause so that we can get out of this mode, right? No music for now because usually I would be playing a background music, but this time around because we have the music in game, I don't want it to be conflicting with what we'll be playing. So as you can see, there's a couple of additions to the level. We have expanded. I think the last time you did see this structure here. Over here, there were a couple of, I think, blocks that were added, meaning like this. I couldn't recall because I've done so much, but if I'm not wrong, the last video, we don't have this entire section. And mainly because of me moving more towards AI, not AI generation, but AI bots in the level, right? In this case, our zombies. I need a place to test how the AI behaves, and working with Claude to work out logics that can work, right? And we're using behavior 3, so behavior 3 will kind of run the different branches and logics and perceptions. So in this case, just wanted to share where we are. So over here, yeah, basically I've added a bunch of furnitures, which I believe the last time when we showcase this, we were just having a couple of shelves and storage, right? So let me just hit P to turn off the nav mesh. And I think the last round, we did see all this addition props that has been added into the inventory, which I believe some of the pieces you might have seen, some are new. So I've been hard at work in modeling at a week ago, but over the last course of the 7 days, I've been much deeper in managing the AI behavior and perception. But let me just backtrack again. Like the last time when I was showcasing, we have a lot of these assets, right? And I've also started building a lot more furniture. So inside the buildings, I have now a layout to represent somewhat like the HDBs we have in Singapore, and then how furnitures are kind of laid out. So you have actual kind of footprint for you to appreciate. Like it's not just an empty room, right? You can see the sense of scale. You can see the layout and how one level and room could be different from the other, right? So if we just swing one level upstairs, like over here, you could see this one, like there's two beds, right? If we swing one level upstairs, it's a single bedroom with a little bit more of a kind of like a PC gaming workstation, right? And then this guy here and the next door, it's like a master bedroom, whereas this guy has no bed. I haven't really fully dressed them yet. I would focus a little bit more on the AI for now. My main intent is so that when the AI are more stable, I want to bring them into this space, right? And then as we are playing, as we are fighting, as we are navigating all these spaces, I need to find if the sizes of the furnitures are kind of enough for me to occlude myself so that I can hide behind, or is getting a little bit fragmented so that when players kind of playing, it gets frustrating, right? So when you're moving, you get stuck in certain places. That's not my intent. So yeah, those are just early testing. So all these furnitures are kind of placed as they are, really quite initial pass, right? I'm just here to kind of set forth, like for example, oh, okay, I can tell this is a kitchen because there's a faucet. There is is there a fridge here? Nope, there's no fridge here, but I believe there's one upstairs. Yep, that's this one. So yeah, a couple of things just to kind of sell the idea of room thematics, right? But actually, what's more interesting and one of the bigger push that I had, other than just modeling furnitures, is the let me just bring myself to closer to this area here because I can walk into the interior spaces. Actually, I can also showcase them here, but it's not as full-fledged because these furnitures are doing the same thing as with the ones that we see inside, right? So let me just start the game for now. I believe I'll be surrounded by zombies, so I'll need to make my way carefully. There's full health system as well, so the zombies can die, I can die, right? So yeah, I just need to be careful. Yeah, right now I do know that the out of bound, the AI can't reach me, so I'm just exploiting that. But later on we will move the nav mesh so that the AI will spawn inside here, and we will check out the nav mesh as well, right? So what I wanted to showcase is this, right? As we are moving into the furnitures and the interiors, let me also tune down the volume slightly so that you can hear me better. The furnitures are now spawning items that we have kind of hand placed in the past, right? So over here you could see there's a couple of items that is on the shelf, and over here you could see them at the lower shelves as well. And remember the storage space. I've also added a kind of spawning system, as I think at an earlier part of the video or earlier part of the series I was saying that I wanted procedural spawning, right? So I don't want to be kind of hand placing all of the items in there, shelf by shelf, item by item, room by room, right? I want to have a procedural scatter across, and I've been placing weightage on how much I want to spawn certain items and less on certain items, right? So there's rarity in that sense. So coming in here, again, I've added the crouching. So previously, I think you would just be able to stand, so you can't really see what is on the lower shelf. So now you can kind of crouch and take a look at it. But all these things requires refinement, so they should feel better the next time. I also feel like the character is slightly bigger than what I'd like, so I would scale up the furniture slightly so that the character is kind of hidden a little bit better behind the furnitures, and you could see on the lower shelves a bit better as well. Okay, so one of the things I was talking about is the storage. So if I click on this, right, let me just click on, like, you can this aim, right, the cursor that is in the middle of the screen, that's where you're aiming. So if you click on that, it will bring you and show you the storage that is currently it's this upper cupboard, this upper left cupboard. So if you take a look at the one on the upper right, let's move closer, you are seeing like a completely different set of items. Right now I haven't have a thematic for individual rooms yet, so right now we are seeing just random scatter of items, but eventually, like for example the laptop bag or the laptop itself, it's something that you would see more in the study room instead of just any random place like the kitchen, for example. So yeah, those are things that will be upgraded later on, but for now it has what I need to test, right, as I want to really move quickly to feel if the game is fun, if it's something that is worth building. I want to move to that stage as soon as possible. The rest of refinement that can come later, right? So as we are kind of approaching and going around, remember we were talking about how you can deconstruct all the items and then build the things that you need, like bags and crafting items, right? And also these crafting items, they are here. You need to gather resources through all this random spawning in order for you to build all these weapons, right? We'll showcase some of the weapons. I actually only have the smoke bomb and I believe this one. Yeah, I only have these two, right? So right now they are not linked to this, so the system is not complete yet, but you can see them behave, and right now my ammo is limitless, so I can keep testing them. That's the whole intent, so I don't want to impede myself from doing quicker tests, right? So yeah, these are basically items that you can see, and I can similarly drag them and fulfill the same function. And this comes with save game as well, right? So if I stop the game, I restart the game again, right, and I come back to the same place, I have player position stored, right, saved, right? So in that sense, it means that I can close the game, reopen again, the save game recognize my last saved position. But even with that as well, we have the two items that were picked up just now, right? We kind of drag them over here. Now they're empty, right? So they remember where the things are and what has been picked and what hasn't been, right? So over here are like a couple of things that we can pick. Other than the ones that is in the storage, you can also continue to pick the ones that are on the shelf, right? So yeah, these are continued features that kind of carried forward, and you can see how all the pieces are kind of tying together now, right? We were building the inventory system at the start, then the crafting, and then the storage, and then we have the workbench, and then we have the loots, right? And now it's all coming together. We do have this weapon as well. I am intending to get a melee weapon, a melee animation, so that you can swing the bat. Right now it's not in yet. I'm just working on the range weapon, which is easier to test as well. So once I pick this up, similarly I could just drag this, put this here, right, and switch the weapons out. Technically, you will see the character equipped with the weapon, and then you can use it to for melee attack, right? So layout wise, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to showcase this spawning, right? So when I come in here, you can see that the layout has really been, you have bags, you have the marbles, right? At the bottom you can see that colorful marbles. Those will be useful for crafting the improvised weapons. Let's head upstairs. I also added walking animation, running, and this aiming animation, right? So you can see that when I'm moving versus this, right, the character turns, and this where the character doesn't turn, so it keeps your aim correctly. Right now it's kind of aiming out of his forehead, but eventually it will be paired with a grenade animation, right? So I think yeah, over there's all the zombies, but I just wanted to finish up by showcasing like a layout that is completely different, right? And all these things are basically randomly procedurally spawned, right? So meaning a player A who bought the game, opened the game, versus player B who bought the game, opened the game, and coming to this exact same location in the world, we'll see a different set of items, right? I don't want players to be kind of sharing, saying, hey, I found this item in this specific room, and then player can go straight to that location and retrieve it, right? And every player will be like, the permutation is limitless, so every player should be seeing very random and very different things. But again, how do I control what is important, what's not, and how much do we get more, how do you get less, is based on weightage, right? So even though like spawning locations are all different across the world, all of us should get roughly the same amount of weightage, right? So certain percentage of something that is more versus something that is less. Yeah. So I think I would like to go through a little bit more on the AI aspect. Right now, I think I have most of the showcase of the storage done. There's a couple of physics items that I've added as well. For example, the chair, right? So it adds a bit of life to the environment. Like even this guy, this clothing that is sitting on the bench, in the chair, it could just fall off. So it gives the environment a little bit of life. And I mean, larger assets that are heavy, you can't interact with them, like the sofa, you can't kind of kick them off. Overall, as I mentioned, yeah, the furniture looks slightly a tad smaller than I would like to, so I will definitely increase them. Yeah, so yeah, let's maybe pick something up. I think I would like to try later on as well to reset the whole thing, and then build a, let's say a short little mission, like let's say let's craft something, and that means I need a certain set of items. We will need to come into the room to find for those items, but at the same time we also have those AI zombies that is in the level. But let me kind of unveil them slowly by step by step, right? So we've covered the layout, right, and we've covered like how things are kind of spawned procedurally, and now let's cover a little bit of those different states that we have, right? So I did have sprint, walk, crouch, right, and then all this comes with all the multi-directional, right? So if I stand, I walk, all this, that's the zombie screaming. And that means it sees me, right? So when I hear that, it scares me because I know that either one of the zombie has really seen me. Right, so coming back, walk, and then we have run, right? So they all run in multi-direction, and then we have the one that is aiming. So when I do a mouse right click, I go into this aiming mode, and I can walk, I can crouch, right? I can run. Right, so the aiming is all applicable to all of this. So again, a major update because of all the things that we've done just across the last 10 days, I believe. So yeah, and then let's move on to the AI, because now we know we have all the different movements, all the different props that would be spawned, the inventory, and all the things that we built up to this point. And then before that, I think I would need to showcase the weapons as well. So right now, as I mentioned, I have two types of weapons. I'm deep in Niagara trying to build the systems as well. So over here we have this item here, which is basically an explosion that causes fragmentation, right? And then there is damage that is caused across around the area. So I'll showcase that. It's slightly louder, so be careful. Right, I've also done decal maps as well, so it leaves like a mark in there. It will disappear after I believe 60 seconds or 20 seconds. But right now I think, yeah, that's basically the things that I have been working as well. So you have that, right? So it leaves a mark behind, and once you've done quite a fair bit of throwing and bursting of the projectile, you will leave quite a mark behind. Right, so these are almost like stories that you can tell, and kind of as you're kind of fighting zombie and you take a look back, it's like, wow, I've created quite a chaos around. Okay, so this is the first one, and this again creates fragmentation, right? So it creates damage. The other weapon, I'm just hitting keyboard 1 and 2 to change the weapon type, and I throw. This creates a, you can tell, a smoke grenade, right? And it's basically to occlude the player, occlude the zombies from seeing me. So later on, I think we will use these two weapons to showcase. But I also did mention, right? This all comes back to the crafting, right? Right now they do not tie to any of this, right? You can see that they are 0-0, and I can still be deploying. That's just purely because I can debug things faster, right? I don't have to go and collect items and then throw a few items and then run out of ammunition, right? I want to make sure like I'm able to test the system as freely as possible. But eventually they'll tie into this, so meaning if I have one of this and one of this, I can only throw one each, right? Yeah, you can see the decals disappearing already as we speak. So yeah, that's the full system that will come later on. Right, so coming back, let's take a look at all these things. We have zombies, and I believe they have let me take a look, right? So right now this is the nav mesh, right? So you can see zombies kind of moving. I think back then, as I mentioned, the AI is kind of figuring its life out. It's no longer figuring its life out. It's there to hunt you down. So it's exactly knowing what it's supposed to do. Right now they're all wondering because they have not heard anything or seen anything. And you see that there is two types of archetypes. One is red and one is green. The red ones are basically the seekers, as I've shared in my very first few videos. Oh, that sound, that I recorded that, right? And added that into the characters. Yeah. So sorry, back to the archetypes. So the red ones are the seekers and the green ones are the screamers. The screamers are the ones that hunt based on sight. Right now it doesn't have the charging behavior yet, but it's already enough to chase you down. And then the seeker is based on hearing, right? So they don't really see you, but once you start walking or running, they start to hear you, and they will chase after you. So it's best to be crouching around the red zombies, which are the seekers, and then for the screamers, you have to really break line of sight, and just don't let them see you or hear you. So I would say moving around in crouch mode is probably the safest, but you are also limited in speed, right? Because you can't sprint. So it's a kind of like a trade-off, which I have always been wanting, and the player should be able to enjoy that process. Right, so over here, as I can showcase, we do have a couple of those items at the back. I do have a couple of zombies that is spawned on the top here. They pretty much are locked. They can't move anywhere else like this one. But the rest are pretty much active. I also have procedural spawning of AI, right? So the spawning of the zombies would always keep up to about 20 zombies. So if I kill one, after 60 seconds, it's going to refresh a new one, right? So there will always be respawning of AI to keep the density of the gameplay, right? So even if you have cleared a path, 60 seconds later, they will all start to come back, right? Which pretty much brings a very challenging post-apocalyptic kind of gameplay. So I feel like that's gonna be something that we can balance, but still fun to have it for now, right? So right now they're just kind of going around. As you can see, I'm standing right in front of the seeker, right? But it doesn't kind of see me because it's hunting based on sound. So if I were to start going back to my gameplay character, and if I start moving, you will start reacting, right? So it's right now it doesn't. It's kind of going around because the nav mesh doesn't reach me, so it's trying to find like the shortest path to reach me, and it's kind of stuck trying to do that. So if I come in within the nav mesh position, it will try to get to me. Right, let's run. I've switched to the first weapon, and I'm gonna hit this guy. Right. So this part here is actually I'm really quite safe because no zombies can come here. Yeah, and me throwing that explosive creates a very loud sound, so all the other zombies are getting overly excited, and they're attracted to that sound. So if I were to throw and test, right? So if I throw this. Let's try again. I accidentally killed that zombie, but it will respawn later on anyways. Let me do that. Yeah, they're all kind of... Oh, I think they're seeing me already right now, so I need to kind of hide for us to test. Are they all coming to me? Yeah, they are, because they saw that I came this way. So this will allow me to aim and run it backwards as well, right? So the things that we mentioned just now. And the AI now has also ragdoll. So as the AI is dying, you will go into a ragdoll mode. I don't think I will be able to use this amount of explosive that freely, because it's not meant to be that it's not meant to be that lenient in terms of gameplay. You need to kind of go and craft that, meaning I've basically thrown probably 15 of those, and to craft one of those, it's really quite expensive. So I don't think you could go around doing that. But again, I'm testing, right? So this is just for me to move things a bit faster. Right, so I'm gonna just jump on here, and then let me throw... Right, the zombie is gonna be attracted to the sound. Why the other zombies all came to me just now, the green ones, is because I was standing so high up, and when I ignited a sound, all of them turned towards the sound and see me, right? So then they all came to triangulate at my position. Right now what we are seeing is all these are the red zombies, right? So they are all the seekers, and they are not able to see, right? So they are only able to hear, and that means if I were to throw a sound, they will only be attracted to the sound alone, right? Which is why they're running there. It doesn't come to me because it doesn't see me at all. It doesn't know where the projectile came from, right? So that's the intent. I think I upgraded the... not upgraded, I increased the respawn to 10 minutes instead of 1 minute. So right now, like you could see that the level is getting a bit empty, and that was the thing that I'm saying, that I wouldn't want the level to be this empty, like meaning after you've killed a couple, there should be already a respawn to backfill the zombies. So yeah, right now this is a good enough showcase of how the behavior is gonna be. I think that right, if I start walking, I think it's gonna hear me, because we haven't used this weapon yet, and I want to showcase how it's used. But that is only very useful against the Screamer, because the Screamer hunts based on sight. Like this guy, if I were to throw something, you can still hear me running. It doesn't really help. Right, so let me restart the game. And let's try to find a single Screamer. My health, you can see my health dropped. Let's try to bring in like one Screamer. Let's go in here. It's a brick line of sight. So the red one is the blind one, and then that means if I keep quiet and stay here and it doesn't come to me, I should be safe. But the green one is the one that I need to watch out, because the green one is the one that sees, right? Okay, let me try to do the assassination now. Right, this is when I am assassinating, I'm locked into an 11-second animation, so I need to be very careful that there is no other zombies nearby. Okay, I am you can see my facial expression. I actually get really excited in the game. I am sucked into it. Oh shit. It sees me. I want to assassinate this guy, but I need to make sure I'm clear. Okay, let's do that. Okay, the assassination isn't exactly perfect and polished. Right, I need to run. I'm dead. Alright, let's deploy the smoke bomb. But not too early because we want to do it when we throw something and we disappear. So I'm gonna do this and then run off. It's hearing my sound, so I'll do one more. And it lost me. Right, so then I can go back again to do the assassination. Yep, again, that's what I was mentioning. It's not perfect, the blending and the animation, but it works. It's doing some glitchy stuff which I'm still trying to resolve. Okay, so there's one more zombie just right there, the green one. I mean, right now when I'm playing like that, later on when we're in the HDBs, we won't be able to kind of pick over the wall like that. So the gameplay will be very different as well, and I think it needs to be much more lenient too. Because right now, if I'm really feeling it's challenging, then it's gonna be even more so inside the HDBs. I think I can take out this guy. This guy feels more alone, so I need to keep quiet. I'm afraid that he's gonna just turn 180, so I'm ready to kind of throw a smoke bomb at it. Okay, let me just kill this guy. Assassination. Right, let's see. Okay, I took out how many? 3. This guy won't see me, so I'm fine as long as I crouch over. So I think that's the kind of gameplay that I want player to go through, right? Like meaning you're recognizing archetypes, you're learning its weaknesses, and you're trying to exploit its weaknesses. In this case, I know it can't see me, so then I can slowly kill one by one, instead of just going Rambo and killing, right? And you can see that it didn't really work out well just now when I started throwing and attracted way more zombies than I need to. So yeah, right now I think this is, yeah, as I'm me just standing already alerted that zombie from reaching me. Yeah, that's also one of the bugs that I am trying to fix as well. It's just standing there running. It's supposed to go into a idle mode. Yeah, but I think inside the AI is like it's trying to get to me, but also not trying to get to me. So it's something that we'll need to fix. Okay, so I think we have enough. We showcase both of the weapons, but now let's try to stop this and then go into, I'm just conscious of time as well, we're at the 28-minute mark. I'll move this into this side so that nav mesh is created inside the room interiors, and then we can kind of have fun in there. I don't think it's gonna be fun because it will be quite scary. I think it's gonna be fun as in the game is gonna be fun, but it's scary kind of fun. So yeah, you can see that over here inside there is nav mesh that are produced as well, right? So as I'm kind of building the interior, I need to make sure that zombies are able to kind of navigate across in and out of all these locations, right? And let's say if the player is at certain spots, the AI should be able to get to one of them. Like here, this kind of fragmentation, not advisable, so maybe you want to kind of push that in or completely remove this shelving, right? So those will be things that we want to refine in the future. That will be more level art and level design. So for now, we're still in game system side of stuff, so yeah, those are polishing. Right, so let me just I think this one we can leave it there. And then we have nav mesh here. I would also like to dial down the difficulty because I don't think I will be able to fight like 15 zombies in there. So I'm gonna reduce the number of screamers to, let's say, so like you can see that I'm punching in numbers, but I'm not telling it where to spawn, right? So so I'm looking at how many, 5 plus 2, 7 zombies. Maybe let's reduce one more, 4 zombies. Okay, I'm not telling where the zombies will be spawned, right? And that's all procedurally spawned, meaning me as a player, like as a developer now trying to test the game, it's not scripted. Like I have no idea where it will appear, right? And I need to be careful. Okay, this guy is just sitting out here, so we should be fine. Let me just kill it. Let me just start a little bit further away so that we don't have to kind of cheat like that. There's one zombie behind. So I think we are facing probably way lesser than 7, or rather lesser than 7. Okay, I'm just gonna stop the game because I'm starting here when I restart the game instead of out in the open just now. So let me just crouch, take a look. All right, we have let's see, how many zombies do we have in the back? None. So that means we have all 7 in there, right? So we have 2 that it's outside. And as you can see as well, when I throw the very loud explosion, it creates even more chaos, right? So I should and it clusters them all together, meaning I cannot do my assassination attempt. So I want to kind of take them out one by one, and I can see that the green one is kind of moving towards the right, and the red one is isolating itself. So it's perfect because then this red guy is not hunting based on sight, just curing. Means if I'm stealthy, I should be able to take my kill. Okay, let's go. So we have 7 now, 1 down to go, right? Sorry, 1 and 6 to go. Right, okay. I know we need to go in and grab some loots. Oh shit, 2 of them. I told you it's not scripted. I have no idea where they are, and I don't know how many they are, at which level, right? So we have 2 stories. So let's take a look at this one. Let's wait for an opportunity. I know that green guy is probably gonna see me, and that means a great opportunity for us to use a smoke bomb like that, right? And then I can make myself go in without them seeing me. So let's take a look. Is there anybody in here? I can hear some guys. It's probably outside. I can hear on my right. Are they coming in? I really don't want a jump scare. Is there anybody in here? No. Okay. Right, so you've seen how the smoke bomb could be used, right? Imagine myself just going through the shelvings and storage, but I am really not keen of looting right now because I have no appetite for that. I need to be careful. Alright, so I'm just more conscious to make sure like this whole apartment is empty before I start getting comfortable. I think all of them are outside, and they can probably see me through the window as well. That clicking sound. Oh shit, shit. I took damage because yeah, you can just take it as I'm dead, and I'm dead. Right, so yeah, that's I need some time to digest what is happening. But you can see like the whole system is in there. I'm still having goosebumps right now because man, that was scary. I created a horror movie for myself. So yeah, I think there's way more testing that I want to do, and you can pretty much get a feel like with the audio and the sound and the zombie and how they all react and how that ties into like picking up loots and then going back to crafting, building your base, which will be features that will be coming in the future. Right now, after the inventories and the crafting is made, the next biggest step is for me to make sure like the whole AI behavior and the gameplay is fun. So so once that is in, I think there will be a lot more thorough testing. I still have like 2 more archetypes that I need to build, way more weapon types that I need to build as well, like the ones that we can do like a tripwire, right? And that will be fun as well. Just these 2 weapons alone, I think it has really opened up quite a fair bit of gameplay opportunities, and it really making me think on, you know, what I can do, how I could employ, how should I maneuver and move around the level against the AI that I'm observing, right? So I think all those are kind of all coming together as I'm playing and testing. It is at least quite close to what I had in mind of what fun is. So I'm hoping to just keep continuing. So I have been really, really busy. I'm trying to stop myself from continuing and then taking a pause to record this video. But I'm just churning out work after work every single day, and I am just very much into it and want to get to the end, and have something that is fun, right? But again, this vlog is very important, and hoping that if you guys are supporting me and building a community, that will really, really help. So please do subscribe. So I'll see you around. Thank you.